So today is the anniversary of Dr. King becoming a minister. Before he was a doctor, of course, Crozier Theological Seminary. Crozier is a hospital. Crozier is where I would be born. 1987. Crozier, the same place where Dr. King became a minister on this day. Crozier Theological. Today is the anniversary of the greatest Muhammad Ali knocking out Sonny Liston, becoming the champion of the world. And also reclaiming his identity and introducing himself as Muhammad Ali, formerly Cassius Clay. That's the name everybody knew him as, Cassius Clay. But he announced his new name on this date. This is a cemetery, some kind of dedication, some kind of, you heard that? Something just got set off, some kind of boom. But this is for soldiers. Right now I'm on Clay Road. We know that Muhammad Ali was a conscientious objector to the war in Vietnam. Today's also the anniversary of the passing of the first 4-star general of African descent, African American General Daniel Chappie James, General Chappie James. His son also was a soldier. Rest in peace to them both. They both served. Showing my respect, standing on the outside, looking in. Nobody's perfect. No nation, no organization, no individual is perfect, and legacies are not perfect. There's only been one perfect person, Jesus Christ. One person, perfect person. Christian believes Jesus Christ. And I don't think even a Christian would disagree, because I'm a Christian. I don't think any of us would disagree that even the Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, doesn't have a perfect legacy. The legacy that he has left is not without fault. There are many deceivers, unbelievers, people will disparage the cross. They say it wasn't a cross. People will disparage the resurrection. He didn't come back. They'll disparage the beginning. They'll disparage the Immaculate Conception. She wasn't a virgin. They'll disparage everything they can. The legacy is not perfect. But it is. But it is to the believer. I thank God for faith. But this nation, far from perfect. Ain't nobody gonna disagree with that. This nation its legacy, far from perfect. Built on slavery, built on the backs of black people, built by the brains and the leadership of black people who didn't get the credit, didn't get the accolades, haven't got what we deserve. Reparations, freedom, justice. So, Chabby James, I read about a standoff. What's up, man? Young man told me to have a good day. Be on his little BMX bike. So, Chabby James had a standoff with Muammar Gaddafi. Most of us only really know about Tupac talking about Gaddafi. We don't know about Gaddafi, a lot of us. Libyan diplomat, revolutionary, communist leader, stood against the United States, this nation, this imperfect nation, this racist nation, this nation that subjugates, discriminates against Muslims worldwide, imprisons, kills, aids to the killing of Muslims worldwide still. But his reputation, his legacy, Gaddafi's, is far from perfect. But he wanted his people to be free and alive, and he wanted his people to have what it was that they deserved to have. Means and stability. They were sitting on a lot of oil. They were sitting on a lot of crops, a lot of resources. A lot of things were made, and a lot of problems were derived from. So Gaddafi and Chabby James, first black 4-star general, Chabby James, had a standoff, and I read about it this morning. This standoff that General James recounted was that Gaddafi had his hand on his pistol, his own pistol, and Chabby James told him to remove it. And he said he took his hand off the gun, but if he didn't, Gaddafi would have been done. So, this is an example. This is a lesson. We talk about imperfection. That was a perfect response by Gaddafi to take his hand off that weapon. Do you think that Putin is going to take his hand off his weapon? Do you think that Biden is going to take his hand off his weapon? The Ukrainian president, Zelensky, do you think he's going to take his hand off of his weapon? Gaddafi took his hand off of his weapon. Jesus' weapon that was used against him was the cross he carried. For you, today is a powerful day. Today is a very powerful day. Today I feel the power in the day. I feel the power from the people. I feel the power in the conversations that I had. I feel the power in what I was able to listen to, what I was able to share. I feel the power everywhere.